Are you free tomorrow? He teases her by saying, "What if I say I am busy?" Sangji replied, "No, you can't say that." As she started to threaten him by, "You definitely need to be free tomorrow. If you are busy, I will. I will tell my mom that you and my brother teamed up and hit me." With laughter, he asked, "Little girl, why are you being so unreasonable? First, why don't you tell me what you are doing tomorrow? Can you pretend to be my real brother and meet my teacher?" He said, "Your teacher want to see your parents tomorrow, right? Then why are you asking me to come instead of your big brother?" She tells him, "After what I did to him earlier, if I ask him to go see my teacher tomorrow, definitely he will tell my mom." He says, "Your brother isn't that kind of person." Her brother barged in. After getting scolded by his mother, he glares at his young little sister. In fear, she gulped up and took a step back. By taking up their bags, he said to Jia Shu, "Let's go." Jia Shu to Sangji, "I'll see you next time, little girl." She thought, "Next time? We haven't even negotiated our deal yet? What do you mean next time? You already forget what we were talking about earlier? Are you so old that already you have short-time memory loss?" She grabbed his hand. "Why are you guys leaving so fast? It's so late already. Why don't you have dinner before leaving?" He replied, "I will stay for dinner next time." She screams, "When is next time?" Her brother, annoyed, "What are you doing? Today is the first time you two met, and you are already acting like you will be apart forever? Are you pretending to be Princess Pearl? Duanjia Shu, my sister is only 12. She is yelling back, "I am 13 already." Duanjia asked, 13-year-old and you are already second-year student? What school do you go to?" She says, "I am first-year student." She got that what he is trying to do. She gives all information about her, Raising Sun Middle School, first year, first class. "My name is Sangji." It's the word ji means childish. Her brother, confused, "Are you making a report or something?" By pinching her cheeks, he said, "Then I will see you next time, little Sangji. And do you understand now what next time means?" Her brother said, "Stop dawdling. We need to go back to school." And they both left. She touched her cheek, where he pinched, and she turned bright red. "We met for the first time. How could he pinch my cheek and call me little Sangji?" While walking back, he tells his friend that, "Your parents have been called by your little sister teacher. Just now she asked me if I could help her by going to meet her teacher tomorrow." He replied, "No wonder she wants you to stay for dinner. I knew she was up to no good. I am busy tomorrow, so I can't go. Just ignore her. If you are busy too, I'll tell my mom to go instead." He says, "Even if I am busy tomorrow, I'll still need to go." As his gaze remembered the cute little girl, for a moment he said, "After all, you shouldn't lie to children." Next day, she took public bus. She is thinking, probably he would come to school for her, but if he doesn't come, he is a dog. No old dog. She curses him like that. When bus suddenly stopped, she got unsteady, almost going to fall down. Someone grabs her from back. She turned back to see who it was, Fu Zhengchu, one of her classmates. In concern, he asked whether she is okay. She replies that she is okay and thanks for what he did. Pretending to be uninterested, he asked, "Zhenru told me that your teacher want to see your parents." With annoyed face, he says that, "She does tell everything to you." He tells her that yesterday he didn't see her in the bookstore, so he asked, "Happened to you?" That's when she told what has happened, and I was also called to bring my parents too, that I didn't listen to the classes. She reply, "Yes, I was called for the same reason." As they had a long chit-chat before reaching school. After reaching school, the whole day she was looking for him. Almost the day is going to end. but still she waited to the 5. He was the only one who was in the class. In frustration, she yelled, "You liar!" He packed her things and grabbed her bag, and while getting out, she bumped into someone. He looked up and saw that was Duanjia Zhu. Her eyes filled up with tears. She almost burst out crying. With a smile, he asked, "Little girl, are you going to cry again?" "Is your teacher that scary? Don't cry. I will go take the scolding in your place." With almost crying face, she asked, "Why did you come late?" He replied, "What time was I supposed to come?" In shock, she yelled, "School ends at 4:30 p.m. He added, "I didn't know your school ends that early. I'll apologize, all right? I was wrong. Don't cry." She grabbed his shirt and said, "Let's go to the office." While walking down the stairs, she insisted, "Brother, my teacher will complain to you later. You just need to agree with him. Talk as little as possible. If we were to get exposed, we'd be dead." He replied, "It sounds scary when you put it like that." She sounded, "We need to be brave." He laughed for the childishness of this girl and said, "All right, I'll be brave." They entered the office. Sangji says that she brought her brother. He greets her teacher and introduced himself as Sangji's brother. The teacher also introduced himself to Duanjia. Other side, the female teacher asks, "That's that girl again? You call her many times to the office." Sangji's teacher got annoyed and mocked the female teacher by saying, "Haven't your student over there being called many times too? That was the little boy who was with Sangji in the bus this morning. It seems that he has crush on Sangji." The little man made eye contact with Sangji, but later, Duanjia glares at him so that he turns away. Both the little ones turned away awkwardly, so Duan got a wrong idea, while the teacher asked them to wait for a moment and left. Duan called Sangji to come closer and asked, "You are so young, and already you are dating someone at this age." She, making an assumption here, is embarrassed that she is just saying whatever he says to her. With embarrassment, she replied, "What? You are the one who is dating already at the young age?" He replies, "Oh, but I think you are." There is no need to hide it. Dating at this young age is not forbidden. She spluttered, saying, You are so old." It was quite upsetting that she said to him. He added, "If I am old, why are you calling me brother instead of uncle?" She replied, "Ho, then I'll call you uncle." The word uncle straightly pocks his heart. At that time, someone comes in and asks whether Zhenchu's teacher is here. So that was the little boy's elder sister who came for him. She looked at attractive Duan and blushed at the moment. Sangji confused, thinking, what is happening here? He ignored her and continued talking to Sangji. He said, "You know, if you call me uncle, then your brother needs to be called uncle too." She deeply thought about it seriously and replied, "Then I will just call you brother instead." "You are rather protective of your brother," he said. With a different face, she said, "I am not protecting him. He bullies me all the time. Why should I protect him? I just don't want him to call you uncle." He added, "Why not?" She insisted that, "Because she looks older than you." Her brother in background had suddenly felt someone stabbed him in back. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next video. Please do like and subscribe.